jumps squirrel, screeching his battle cry, fierce woodland beasts, and acorn.
Fail in this economy? Alright, so I have my fried rice, guys. Oh, I should probably change my category, huh? This is... You know what? We'll use the Fright Fest category. Fright Fest. Resident Evil 2 Remake. Stream doesn't end until I complete RE2 Remake Leon 2nd. Okay. And because it's spooky season, here's what we're gonna do. Because I like suffering. And boy, do I like suffering. We disable that. So we do that. And then we go, commands, command triggered. Test trigger. Alright, and you guys should be able to hear my heartbeat in the background. Keyword is should. I might be wrong about that. So you guys let me know about that. Alright, so Leon S. Kennedy. After a few days of radio silence from his new post, Leon S. Kennedy drives to Raccoon City to scope things out. Unbeknownst to him, a nightmare awaits. We could play with aim assist. We'll play standard. We'll play standard. We'll pretend I know what I'm doing. Oh, actually, what I should do is open ghost chat so I can have chat projected onto the other monitor, since it is kind of an action-y game, and I don't want to be keeping over there. And let's be realistic, I'm really bad at this when I'm playing action games. I miss a lot of chat. I do need to be better about it, but having ghost chat definitely does help too. Alright, there we go. Then we unpause the game. Mesoil. How's the video quality? I haven't streamed this before on this computer.
No one's around.
Oh, that's a lot of zombie.
Go. Don't shoot.
Get down! Come on!
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. Hopefully they'll have some answers at the police
Okay.
station.
Wait, you're a cop?
Yeah, Leon Kennedy. You are?
Claire. Claire Redfield.
Claire, you okay?
Yeah! I'm alright! How about you?
Can't stay here, it's not safe.
Go on ahead! I'll meet you at the station!
I'll be there.
Well, at least you're smart enough to lock the gate. Alright, it is a little stuttery on my end, I think. So... display, graphics. We'll give it variable frame rate. We'll see if that is better on my end.
Claire, I hope you made it here.
Okay, so left trigger to aim, right trigger to shoot, I assume. I think that we could also try windowed mode if this absolutely doesn't work. Windowed mode has its own problems generally, but like that is definitely a option that we do have if it continues to be very stuttery, right? Alright, so we got a lock here. I believe this is as far as we got last year, is I found the bolt cutters and cut that lock and saved. Yeah, it is kind of stuttery still. Options. Graphics. I mean, we can try full screen as well. That is definitely a option too. Full screen. Oops. I don't know who that is. We're just gonna decline that call. He's gonna come for me. But I can't guarantee that, and I can't waste bullets on it. Can I have this? That feels like a blue herb that I should be able to have. I feel like this is a lot of zombies. They're all gonna come for me, aren't they? I hate it when, like, I know something's gonna happen. But, like... how do I... did I play this with controller last year, or did I play this mouse and keyboard? I need this. Oh. Just interact with it, huh? Confirm.
Hey! Claire?
Leon! I'll be right there! Leon, we really gotta stop meeting like this.
Are you all right? Police chopper, it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I take it you don't have the key.
No, I don't. It's good to see your face, though. How are you holding up?
I am hanging in there.
Hell of a night, huh?
Yeah. You find your brother?
I did, actually. He's...
Oh!
just when you think he can't get any worse. Leon, you should get going.
Ruh-roh.
Don't worry about me. Just get yourself to safety.
No, Leon, seriously, they're getting through the fence. Please, just go.
Don't! There's a zombie walking towards you, sir. We are not gonna make it. Leon has no survival instinct.
You bastard.
Well, and I can't aim. And that's the way we came from. No reticle even. Hold to run, cursor lock, auto reload. Camera inversion. Audio. When aiming, reticle deceleration. That's not what I want. So, is there no targeting reticle in this game? Aiming reticle RE2 remake. Gaming discussions, no reticle. Pretty sure I had one in the demo. I see how to turn it on. Yeah, still don't move your mouse. What? HDR display, Titan, reticle color. Apparently I turned the HUD off at some point. All right, let's try this again.
Shit.
And I'm out of ammo. Well, we figured out how to aim. It's because the setting was turned off, but I don't have any ammo. So that's special. I love that for us. So we're like 2 minutes into the game, and we have no ammo. 0 to 10, do not recommend. Use bolt cutter. And open. Alright, M19. Good news, we have 7 of our finest bullets. I also lost chat because I have a Steam forum open and not Stream Manager, so ain't that useful to me. Alright, equip the gun that we do have. We ain't got a lot of bullets. Large caliber handgun ammo. We take the keys. The courtyard key. Well, at least we have a ballistic vest and a radio now.
Not exactly how I pictured breaking this in.
A hand grenade for Jamesy. Okay, so I don't know if courtyard is back this way or the way that all those zombies are, but I ain't got a lot of bullets in any case. June, are you on PC? How's the video quality? It stutters every once in a while for me, but like I think it's, I don't know, doable, I guess. Levy's on mobile, so I mean, I could turn up my refresh rate. I do believe that this is a 120 hertz monitor. You do see the stutter, but it's fine. Okay. So it's not... yeah, so it's capturing fine. It's just whatever is rendering on my end that's causing the issue then. Okay, so maybe it is the gate on the other side. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on my end. There is a fence there. I don't know if I need to go outside. That sounds like a poor life choice. Man, I'm glad we wasted all of our original handgun ammo, though. I ain't got enough bullets for all of them. I'm just gonna take 2 shots. Two or more shots, possibly. Reload.
I can do this.
I mean, I can possibly do this. Oh, and you were still alive. Grenade.
Oh boy.
Well, that went away. I missed. Sir, could you hold your gun with 2 hands? Leon Kennedy. Plant, blue herb. All right, can remove toxins. Not super helpful. Okay, so this is the key to this, I think. Maybe. Courtyard key. But he wouldn't look cool. I don't care about looking cool. I care about surviving and not wasting all my bullets. You can discard items that have served their purpose. Or any other key items with a check mark by using the discard command. Got it.
This is not how I imagined my first day.
Sir? Oh. 3 bullets per zombie? I ain't got the ammo for that. Sir? Do I have a melee button? Yeah, okay. Healing. Controls. Control settings. Switch ammo, move, run, change weapon, sub-weapon, reload, quick turn, interact. Yeah, I ain't got a melee until I get a knife, huh? We're already out of ammo, and we're like 10 minutes into the game. So I love that for us. Oh. Gunpowder, okay. That's a zombie. Okay, the crank wheel. A wrench. You know, I should be able to take a wrench as a weapon. High grade gunpowder. Can I combine those? Shock. Well, shit. Goodbye, sir. Well, I have no bullets. Everything's horrible. I don't know if I will be able to finish the whole game at this rate. We're like 0 minutes in and I got nothing. No resources or anything. And the toilet's overflowing. Okay, a first aid spray. Just rooms full of zombies everywhere. My kingdom for a knife. Okay. Oh, we found a light switch. You know, if I was clever, I would use the first aid spray. So not much in here for us, but 5 ammo. Woo! Spooky. Okay, boards. Boards. Bullets for Jamesy. Okay, we need a fuse for this. Which would open that, which gets us into the police station. So where do I find a fuse? Welcome back, Lumi. I hope work is going well. I don't got a fuse and I don't got a knife yet. That good, huh? So board's there. A fork. Garbage. Hydrant. Okay, there's this bot who still wants more bullets. Are you done? You took way more bullets than I wanted to use. A scrap of paper. Alright, so this has the lion and the horse puzzle on it. So person, scale, whatever. And they want us to go from the parking garage to get out. There's my knife. All right, so I need the knife. I mean, I don't need the knife. I'd like the knife. I would like a fuse, though. Another blue herb. A light switch. Okay. So we found a safe room of sorts. Now, safe rooms have the typewriters. I have to make a phone stop ringing in the office when I am not in the office. How am I meant to? Tell whoever's in the office to cut the cord or something. Okay, so there's the fuse that we need. Okay, I'm going to try playing in windowed mode and see if that's the answer, because the stutter is kind of annoying. Graphics. Windowed. Okay, and then I just have to resize us in OBS, and I think that's the route we're gonna go today. Okay, that's not a widescreen resolution, though. That's not it. Well, welcome to me not actually knowing anything about anything. Okay, so that's not a widescreen either. $1920 by 1080, that's correct, right? That's a 16:9. Yeah, that's right. Alright, so there's a 16:9 resolution. Yeah, that I think that's right, because I do have chat over here, because I didn't have ghost chat last year. Magic. I told them to put the ringer on low. That's also a very solid choice. Alright, and does this fix the random stuttering? Because, like, I know that there's a problem. Such as problems go, right? Bullets. Imagine I hadn't used that other gunpowder earlier. I know that there's a quote-unquote problem, sometimes. That, like, my monitors, one of them is a TV and one of them is an actual monitor. So they don't play nice when I'm playing things in different resolutions, right? Or they forget and they wonder why they had a ton of missed calls. I mean, that is definitely something else that would happen, right? Alright, so we got the fuse. We did find a save room. Anything downstairs? Anything cool in the basement? Like a storage room with, like, I don't know, a machine gun, assault rifle, escape, a door. Okay. Nope. Well, that's not my way to freedom. I totally forget that to do that all the time though, Lumi. I'll put my phone on vibrate when we stream. So there's only like 6 numbers that will ignore my do not disturb. That being my parents and my direct team. That way, you know, if the team urgently needs something, you know, I will just mute my mic and be like, I need a minute, right? Because generally if they're phoning me, it is reasonably urgent and it's usually a police-related matter, right? Why didn't I just take one of these fuses? Okay, there is a zombies in there. We will, in fact, reload our gun. Okay, so yeah, this fuse should get us into the police station proper, right? Use fuse. Hello, our main lobby.
Hello? Is anybody here?
Bullets for Jamesy. A hip pouch for Jamesy. Well,
Something tells me he's not a cop.
you don't say, Leon. You don't say. Alright, yeah, Tyrant is not very nice. Tyrant is not a chill dude. 0 to 10, do not recommend. Bullets for Jamesy.
What in the...
Game Jamie needs a lot of things right now. I guess Leon. Leon. Oh, liquor. Oh.
What the...
Oh. Rip Leon. I hate them. Ugh. I don't know if that's where I'm supposed to be going yet. Well, at least we know what we're doing. We have a plan. Rip. Yeah, pretty much. Poor Leon. I might have to use a guide if we're going to do this entire thing in one day today, though, because, like... I mean, we didn't use a guide last year, but... I don't know if I ever did anyone's second half game before, either. You know, I might have just played both first halves and called it a day back on the Nintendo 64. But, you know, it be what it be. We'll see how I feel, right? We'll play for a few hours at the very least. But, you know, this might be this is what we do on Fridays after co-working kind of deal for a while, you know? It's work through both stories both ways. In Resident Evil, we'll do the survivor stories. You know, but it might not be it might not actually be a entire, like, we're gonna do this in one day kind of deal, because it is a fair bit. I also think that we just played Resident Evil last year. We didn't do anything else during that stream.
Is anybody here?
So, you know, there's also that, right? You know, we've already been live for 4-ish hours. Well, it's what, like 1 o'clock? So we're already in hour 5, right? So I don't know if we'll do the whole thing here. And also, we didn't have the heartbeat monitor on the whole time either, so...
Something tells me he's not a cop.
Oh. All right, there's a note. Notebook with missing page. Okay, so I have the scrap of paper, though. I assume that's the missing page, right? So, way out. So yeah, go under the goddess statue with the 3 red things. Go through whatever the room is to the parkade, and then get out, right? And then the back side is the lion, the unicorn, and the goddess statue. Club key, spade key. Ma'am? That takes a lot of durability out of your knife. Okay. Okay. So, harp, children's scales. That's the one that we can't make out, right? Yeah, we can't make that out. Nope. We are gonna run out of bullets, guys. Leon is not in a good way. Okay, that's the spade key. I see ammo. Bullets for Leon. Okay. Sir? Don't do that. I personally don't know if a zombie would have the motor skills to push itself up and pursue me like that, you know? I mean, I might have to go down that hallway with the liquor. Which is not what I ideally want to do right yet, but that might be the answer. Okay, spade key. A safe. A note? Nope, that's a safe. Guide pamphlet. Do you know we are the... Welcome to Raccoon City. Do you know we are the home of the pharmaceutical giant Umbrella Corporation? Raccoon City is a vibrant and dynamic city with a long, rich history of its own. This guide will introduce you just a few more unusual points of interest our city has to offer. The Raccoon City Police Station. The building in the center of town wasn't always a police station. In fact, it used to be an art museum. Various features like the unusual clock tower and the goddess statue at the main hall remind us of a bygone era. Just a few blocks from the police station is an orphanage founded and run by the Umbrella Corporation, with the help of generous donations from business citizens alike. The building is known for a stained glass window, which attracts visitors from around the world. Okay. Green herb. Guys, does anyone care if I just use a guide? Because I know that, like, the key that I need is in this safe. But I'm pretty sure that the other way around is through that liquor. Which is doable. I just don't know if I have enough bullets. Okay, so... Safe, RE2, remake, police, reception. Now, I'm not going to look up a whole guide. I think that we'll just be looking up specific things if I get stuck, right? Alright, so left 6, right 2, left 11. So left 6. Right 2, left 11. Victory! That is not a key. That's not even the key I wanted. And it's for Matilda, the weapon I don't have. Alright, we do have ads rolling in 40 seconds. This is as good a time as any to take a little break. So I will see you guys in 180 seconds. Welcome back from that. So I was wrong. We do have Matilda. That is the default 9mm. So we can combine that with the muzzle brake. A custom part for the Matilda that reduces recoil on muzzle rise by redirecting propellant gas up and away from the barrel. Perfect. That'll help with recoil. I don't have any 9mm ammo, but, you know. So that's not the key. But, like, I think for stuff like getting the key, you know, I'm okay with looking at a guide to find the safe, because it just lets you get around these parts of the police station, right? It's not going to let you skip anything. Whereas, like, using a guide to look up the cipher for these statues, right? With the rolling cipher, like, and we could just brute force it, mind you. But like for that, maybe we won't look stuff up. I don't know. But like for that, it's kind of like skipping part of the exploration to find the notes and stuff. You know? I don't know. It's hard to say what's best and worst for this. We'll just kind of play it by ear, I guess. I don't know. Alright. We got 13 bullets. Oh, there's the liquor.
What in the...
Or a liquor. Where'd he end up? He's above me. Well, good news, we got him. Bad news, we're out of ammo. Ammo problems, my greatest weakness. We're ever out of bullets. Yeah, pretty much. Record of events. Chapter 20 events. Returning the station to a temporary shelter due to the massive sudden outbreak. All police personnel have been instructed to make safety of the citizens their top priority, as well as we try to accommodate as many of them as possible. Chapter 20 events. Addendum. One of the refugees attacked us in the middle of the night, resulting in the death of one officer and injuring 3 others. The person in question was quickly restrained. We believe this was simply a case of someone snapping under intense stress. Chapter 26. A mob attacked the station today, resulting in a number of casualties. Our few survivors were able to make it safely behind the emergency shutters. But surrounded as we are, it'll be hard for any of us to escape this place. We're not sure we can fix any of our comm equipment, so we remain cut off from the outside world. September 27th. There was another clash on the west side of the building around 1 p.m. 12 people died, and there was only a handful of survivors left. Everything is falling into disarray here. David Ford. Oh, there's the first floor map. The map is useful for more than just your current locations around us. It can also show you any points of interest and items that you have found but haven't picked up. Red herb, fire escape, break room. So there's 3 magnum ammo back in the break room. So we exit here, we can go into the records room or the safety deposit room, get in the dark room. I believe the dark room is a save point. Copies. Copies. Search. Bullets for Leon. I'm glad we loot 3 bullets at a time. Well, we got that in one at least. Alright, so safe deposit room. We're gonna need a key for this. No? Alright. Storage locker memo. It appears the keypad of the locker's terminal is missing a few keys. I suggest the person responsible for this mess finds the spare keys and fix this right now. You know who you are, bastard. Who else fucking up this badly? Okay, so 203. So we're missing 2 and 3. We're missing 2. We need a key card. Hello, Moon. Congratulations on 3rd. 109. 109, 106. Okay, we can get 109 and 106. Alright, photos and bullets for Jamesy. Okay, so 109, 106, 102, 103. Oh.
God damn it. Shit.
Well, I'm glad we got in here, because we have just as many bullets as we came in with. 10 out of 10. Love that for us. But how's your day coming along, Moon? Oh, zombie. Nope, that's all my ammo. That's our knife. Goodbye, world. Gunpowder. Bullets. Not a lot of them. Medicinal benefits of herbs. Humans have used herbs to treat sickness and disease since the dawn of time. In this book, we were exposed to 3 such herbs native to the Arklay Mountains. Green herbs have the ability to heal basic injuries, while blue herbs have long been used to treat poisoning. As for red herbs, while they're visually appealing, they offer no medicinal benefits, or so is thought until recently. It is well known that combining herbs together produces blends that heighten the herb's effect, but it has been discovered that red herbs play a big role when mixed properly. According to one doctor of Asian medicine, mixing blue and red herbs together produces a blend that will strengthen one's constitution. Truly, we're only going to realize the full potential of these herbs and their ability to heal the human body. Further research is sure to yield even more fascinating results. Light switch. Save. I'm in bed. I have weekend shifts. Like morning shifts for the weekend. Alright, so we've got high-grade gunpowder and regular gunpowder, so that doesn't get us anywhere. Film contains evidence. Do not leave out. Red herb. We use our film roll. We've got the king. with a scepter and a book. Okay, we do have a blue herb. Now, it says that it strengthens our constitution. I don't know if that increases our max health, possibly. Use. Okay, so it gives me a stam buff if I want to run somewhere, maybe. Less useful than I could have hoped. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're not going to use that there. Seems, you know, a little silly to use that when I don't need to. But we will keep that red herb for later. Nope, I want that. Okay, so we'll develop the commemorative photo. Darkroom sink. There's a board and a green herb outside. Weapons locker. Okay. So we'll store that. We'll store that. We'll keep that. We'll keep the green herb for now. Take that green herb. We'll take the boards. This guy's still here with our knife sticking out of his chest.
Son of a bitch.
Sir? Alright, well, and we're out of bullets. So we outie. The lack of ammo that I have, though. Oh, great.
You
Nope. Yeah, we need a lot more bullets. Good God. Nope. Yeah, I am never gonna have bullets to do anything, am I? Well, there's the spade key that we were looking for. For what that's worth right now. Alright, so combine those. So we have green herb. We use... So we're fine for health. We don't have a weapon to save our life. Board. Okay, gunpowder. I can use that. So combine gunpowder with gunpowder. So we make 12 handgun ammo. Wait. 9mm. Those common bullets. They're favored for their stable flight trajectory and moderate recoil. Well, ain't that handy. What a creepy doll. Boards. A door. Okay, so that gets me out of west storage. Okay, so we're in the library. So the library connects to the main lobby through that door. You've been doing this long enough to drink. I got water. Alright, Orc, let me write you down for the sub board. Orc chop. Nope, I typed orc chop and not sub board. Well, if that's any indication how today is going, orc chop for 20 months. And I will write you on the subkin. How are you doing, Orc? You doing anything fun tonight for the Halloween? For the spoopies? I thought the legal drinking age was 21. That would be my next question. And there's Orc Chop. That way. You know, I always rotate these the wrong way when I'm trying to show you guys stuff. That's not even you. Over there on the left side of the screen in any case. I think it took me like a month and a half to 2 months. I think my affiliate anniversary is like March 21st, question mark, and I started on I want to say like January 28th. Stone hit it a lot faster than I did. Just starting out, it's just hard to get traction when you don't know anyone, right? Because you don't know where you want to hang out. People don't know if they want to hang out with you. But, you know, as you make more friends, you get a better vibe for, like, what kind of people you want to associate with and hang out with, and what kind of community you want to build, right? An item for Jamesy? Some guy's scribblings. What are you up to? Working, clearly. But, are you just, like, between calls or something? Did you hear that there's a leak? They're making Aliens Fireteam Elite 2. I did not hear that. I really enjoyed Aliens, and, like, if I get really annoyed with Resident Evil, I might just play some Aliens this afternoon. I know it says that we're going to stream until we beat the game, but I think that's a lie. I should probably just remove that now. I'm already running out of bullets. I feel like I feel like I could do it if I just played on easy mode. Which is valid, right? You get aim assist, the zombies have less hit points. You know. RE2 remake, easy versus normal, right? What is the real difference? Difficulties, there we go. Resident Evil 2, 2019. Could you just load what I asked you to load? That'd be great, internet. Alright, so assisted, standard, and hardcore. Assisted, player has aim assist, enemies are weaker. The player health when in danger state will be able to regenerate a certain amount without the need of healing items. That might be too easy. Damn, those corporate assholes. They cut me off. After all I've done for them. But if that's how it's going to be, then so be it. I'm going to have a little fun on my... Oh, this word goes to shit. I poured all those filthy pigs up in a steel pan and set some C4. All I got to do is detonate it. Sayonara, suckers. But it's no fun if it's over too soon, so maybe I'll give one Raven Loon something to really squeal about. Yeah, maybe we'll give him a little toy and tell him, kill the guy next to you and I'll spare the others. I wonder what he'll do. You yell about justice and pride, but how many times did you go against me, your own superior? Yeah, you're such a good cop. So good you had to die. Man, this is fun. I need some music for this. C4? I don't use my gun on the C4? Okay, so there's a C4 there that I'm sure I need to blow something up. There's a statue. Okay, explosive barricade. Now, just hear me out on this. No, it's not that easy. Well, I had a thought. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed Alien Fireteam Elite.
Just great. Fuck you.
Does not follow video game logic. I know, right? I should be able to shoot C4 to detonate it. I should also be able to stand on this bookcase without moving it. You know, like that is a jumpable distance. Me, as a fully grown adult, can tell you that I can jump that far. Now, I know, and I can tell you that this collapses when I walk on it. And I end up down there anyways.
Now what?
So my objective is to take out the zombie before I have to go down there. If I can take them both out, that's ideal, right? And standing on that bookcase would get me to where I... No. No, Leon. You just have to aim over the side of this. You could literally lay on your stomach here, sir. Leon, the world's worst cop right now, you know?
Shit.
No, I gotta go down there and do it the old-fashioned way? Bullshit.
Jesus.
Does it not break if you play as Leon? Hell, what do I know about anything? Oh, there we go.
Just.
And I don't got the crank for that. Alright, we outie. Alright, hey, look, all I'm saying is I knew something broke. I just couldn't remember what. Now, if anyone wants to go back and clip that for me, of me being like, maybe it doesn't break, and then immediately falling, that'd be great. Alright, so we have this one. Children, scale, and then we don't know what the third one is. Children. Scale. Hey! We got a medallion. Oh, and more maps. Police station upper floors maps. Okay, so if we go through here, we can get Star's office in the armory. That would be useful. A gift box for Leon. Open inventory. You can examine an item from different angles by selecting it and using the examine command. You might reveal something that helps your progress. Examine. Okay, there's nothing written on the bottom of it. The raccoon den. Arclay's finest. Hiking and fishing supplies. Lion. Okay, so lion statue. So for this, right? So for here, the lion statue, right? Our scrap of paper has it all covered up, so we couldn't even brute force it. But with this, we'll have a picture of it with likely what we're missing, right? Oh, and then with the notebook, you could flip the page and see what part of the other one was. We don't want any. Okay, well, there's another one here. Okay, up the ladder. My lack of bullets is going to be the problem here. No, up. Sir, I need a plan before we go climbing places. Okay, now, if I go down the floor, this does exit in the main hall. Which will get me to the lion statue. We have the key to get the art room. Okay, so yeah, I think we have to go down and go through the door that's... there. Yeah, spade. Okay, the zombie that we left in that other room is back. Oh. You know what? I'm okay with this. You guys come up here. I'm just gonna be standing right here. Alright, so there's the zombies, right? And eyepiece. Goodbye, sir. Oh. Door. Hello? Select an item to combine. Use. There we go. So we bail. Oh. You're still here. I would like to continue bailing. Alright, so, I'm back in the main hall. So I can go through reception. I gotta go all the way around if I want to go back to the photo room. East office. Okay, first things first. We'll insert the one medallion that we do have, right? Because that frees up an inventory slot. And then we had the office over here on this side. Okay, so there's the other spade key. So through here, we get to the art room and the fire escape. Okay. So you've got your hand. Okay, and he was holding a book in the photo that we saw, right? So, wrap paper, scribblings. Yeah, he's got a book. So we gotta find the book still. Nothing in this box. Okay, so Emperor statue, lion statue. Weapons locker key card. Please return all firearms to the original locations after use. Okay. Redstone. The ruby that captivated Edward the Black Prince. The pearl that the Queen of the Nile milked dry. The diamond that led a queen to the guillotine. There's no end to the number of tales related to the appeal of jewels. The Vizier stone is simply the latest to sparkle among them. Like those other jewels, this one's origin is unknown. It's said that it once adorned a noblewoman's jeweled box and was even dedicated to a wise king. This fall, this stone that's been long shrouded in mystery will be on display during auction. There are sure to be many eager enthusiasts there. But dear reader, one would do well to approach with care, for devilry lies in the beauty's shadow. This jewel has been turned caring nobles who love their subjects to despots more terrible than Caligula. And we have the tales to prove it. Seriously, it's precisely these jewels, because these jewels are bathed in blood, that their luster stirs everything in the hearts of people everywhere. Well, let me tell you, game. A, not huge on jewelry. B, I'm pretty sure that in the zombie apocalypse, jewelry is the least of my concerns. Just kind of a thought there. Okay, so this is where the helicopter is. I hear a zombie. Oh! Apparently I picked up a knife somewhere and immediately lost it. Can I pull my knife out and stab him? Okay, so this leads me back down to where I came from. Boards. Ammo. We're not doing great here, but we've made it back to a save room. That was the amount of ammo that we have. I don't even know if I want to save. Okay, apparently there's also magnum ammo I missed somewhere here. Oh, right here on the countertop, huh? Not that I have the magnum yet. Okay, so that's everything in this room. For real this time. So store that. A round handle cutting tool. So there's apparently something in this hallway that I haven't seen yet. Coffee cup. Fuse. The guy that we got. So this room's done. The fire escape is done. Now, there is that downstairs door I can't open, so maybe there's something there. The zombie over by the window. Oh, and there's a second zombie there. Okay, we're gonna bail on that for a hot second. There is something still in that room. Okay, so other than that, we've cleared this out. So we're going to pass through the main hall and return to the reception room. But there's something in reception we haven't seen or done yet. Okay, so we got something resembling a plan. I don't know if it's a good plan all the time, but it's a plan. Okay, so we're in reception. So what did we not see when we were here? A green herb. Okay, so we're done at reception. So we boogie down this hallway. I believe that there's not a liquor in it. I have believed the wrong thing in my life, though. Okay. So, there's the radio static. There's the liquor that was here last time. Okay, that's the key that I don't have. That's the club key. Okay, so we boogie down this way. Okay, and this is a dead end, so we have to go in this room. Oh, goodbye, world. I don't have the bolt cutters with me. Okay, uppies. And so we can't come back this way. If we want to go in there, we have to come back yet another time. Okay, so there's a door here on my right. Okay, so that was locked. So that's locked from the other side. West office. Gunpowder. No, uses of gunpowder. Alright, 2 gunpowder gives me handgun ammo. 2 yellow gunpowder gives me magnum ammo. A gunpowder and a yellow gives me shotgun shells. We already learned that one. There's not a lot of ammo left around the station, so make use of any gunpowder you find. Different guns require different ammo, so pay attention when you're combining things you won't get what you need. N-E... Hello? Can I interact with this? Operation report. It's just down to me and 3 others. No weapons, no ammo, and too many skirmishes have drained us mentally and physically. We're not gonna make it. Officer Phillips once suggested we escape through the sewers. Apparently there's a secret tunnel under this place left over from his museum days. Oh god, I accidentally rewound the stream and I was really confused. Yes, subs can now rewind streams in real time if you miss something or want to clip something. Instead of waiting for the VOD, right? So when I fell through that floor, if you wanted to go find that and clip it, it's a lot easier than waiting for the VOD to be available. I brushed off her idea before, but now it's not sounding all that bad. Yeah, there's no proof. There's even a tunnel or that the sewers aren't infested with zombies, but I don't want to sit here and die either. It's a long shot, but I'm going to find out what I can about that tunnel. Perfect. Thanks, June. But, you know, it's one of those cool things that, like, you know, sometimes we talk about something in stream, right? And then it happens, and we're like, oh, whatever, haha. And then it happens, like, 3 more times, and we're like, can we clip this so we can see, like, what conditions are causing X or Y, right? And it really helps that we can do it in real time. Because sometimes my VODs, personally, are like 8 hours, right? So it's really hard to find where something is on the bar. So it actually does help me when you guys clip, like, just kind of random stuff. Because the worst case is I'm like, okay, this isn't what we were looking for. Or maybe I'll just DM the person and be like, what is the context of this VOD? You know. And the worst case is, you know, you or I can delete them if it actually turns out to be nothing, right? But with, like, a lot of the RPGs, like Fallout, with weird things happening over and over, I do like having the clips so I can be like, I look at it after, right? And be like, okay, what happened here? Like, we had the wall was bleeding in Fallout. And then after we had died and come back and re-explore the area, we found out there was a body above us, right? But the body must spawn in alive and then die, and that's why there's blood for whatever programming reason. But, you know, I like using clips for stuff like that, even if it's not particularly funny stuff. It's just for troubleshooting the game, right? But thanks, June. Rookie's first assignment. Leon Kelly, we're recording a very special case for your assignment. Your mission to unlock your desk. The key to your success is the initials of our first names. Input the letters in the order of our desks. There are 2 logs, one on each side of the desk. Make sure you get both. Basically, your first task is to remember your fellow officers' names, but you figured that much out, right? Good luck, Leon. By the way, it might take a little work to get Scott to give you a straight answer. N-E... D. So, Ned. That officer's gonna be a zombie. M. M-R. Okay, so there's 1. So confirm. So M-R. MRG. Perfect. High capacity magazine. I would love to hold more bullets. G. Thanks, Orc. How much Resident Evil lore do you guys know? Because I remember some stuff, but not all of it, right? Hey, look. He's alive. Imagine I said he's going to be a zombie earlier. It's almost like I've done this before. Hey, you're here. Okay. All I remember Resident Evil is dogs jump through windows in a corridor. In, like, the first one. Valid. Resident Evil lore is actually really interesting, I find. Okay, so to get the operations room, I need the bolt cutters. Okay, that's actually not that bad. Because we can just run through the west office, go to the dark room, get the bolt cutters, and then come back this way. Oh, and the first Resident Evil movie. Are the movies and games canon? I believe that, not directly. Because there is differences, right? So I would say the movies are one universe and the games are a different universe. Is the best way to look at it. Yeah, there's a zombie there.
Now what?
Now what is there's a zombie there, bud?
You bastard. Fucking hell.
Okay, another safe. He's just here for the cake and to welcome you. I am not here for him to welcome me. Okay, so safe combination. We have not a singular note that would tell us what the combination of this safe is. So that's about it for this room. The guy that I thought was a zombie was not necessarily a zombie. Ooh, bullets for Jamesy. Alright, safety deposit room. Well, that zombie's still laying on the floor. He may or may not be dead. He might be playing possum. Zombies might be smarter than me. Now, what I do have is a key card. Boop. And what that gives me is 4 shotgun shells and the W870. 4-round capacity, 12 gauge pump action shotgun. Its sturdy steel and action makes this polar model reliable and easy to control. Alright, so we're on the board in regards to actually having ammo. We now have a non-zero amount of ammo. There is a zombie nearby, though. We are going to board up this window. Oh, and we're done with the spade key. Alright, perfect. So we go to the save room, right? And I believe, we come over here, and we develop this film roll, lion statue. Alright, so the code for the lion statue is crown, flame, bird. And that should be saved in our notes. Yeah, lion statue. Perfect, so I don't need to remember things. Because heaven forbid, we expect me to know something. Okay, so we need the cutting tool. We'll store the gunpowder. We'll store the herb. We will save while we're here. Okay. So then, yeah, we're gonna cut through the west office and loop back through reception to get the operations room to cut the lock on that door to get to the records room. That's our plan. Now, does any plan survive contact with the zombies? Absolutely not. But we're gonna pretend. I see that you're not dead, sir. Oh, I see that you're both not dead. We're just gonna bail on that for now. Goodbye, gentlemen. Enjoy your unlife. Okay, so there is 2 zombies there to deal with once we get to that. Now, what would be really alarming is we came back and this liquor corpse was gone, you know? Like, the fact that the zombies get up and, like, come after me again, that's, you know, that's fairly fine, right? Whatever. But, like, if we came back and they were just gone, you know, that'd be a little alarming. Alright, so we cut this lock. Now, if it's locked and it's bolted closed, I gotta assume there's gonna be a zombie in there. Hello? Ammo? Alright, electronic gadget. So that's probably for the C4 upstairs. Okay, so a heart key. A flash grenade. Put in the inventory screen to use. Guaranteed to daze and stun enemies with an effective radius. Cool. Okay, so unlock. Leon. There you go. There you go, Leon. Oh, a green herb. Locker room. CAP. Locker room. Linen armory. Shower. Meow? Okay, so where am I? Operations. So I exit operations, go up the stairs. That takes me out to the shower room. Okay, to the STARS office. Okay, so I want to be on the second floor. I'm on the first floor. Okay. We have something resembling a plan. Uppies. Uppies. Okay, so from here... Oh, I unlocked that door. I didn't even need to do that. Well. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just doing stuff for funsies. Alright, so back to here. Hello, storage chest. Okay, goodbye bolt cutters that we don't need. Goodbye key that we don't need. Okay, so here we're going upstairs. So up here. And then we follow the hallway to the shower room. I don't know if there's anything good in the STARS office. Maybe ammo, maybe not. We should probably save. Save. Okay, apparently we're gonna use our flashbang in his mouth. Okay, you done? Can I have my knife back? Oh.
Shit!
Okay. Oh, that's downstairs. Okay. We do have access to that, though. Oh. Jesus. C-A-P, because that was written on the board downstairs, right? Hey, I remembered something. Hey, shotgun ammo. More shotgun ammo. A box. Photo save instructions. Alright, we got ads in a minute. I'm just gonna run them now, and I'll see you guys in 180 seconds, because I missed the last ad break, apparently. But I do need to use the washroom, so I'll see you in a hot sec. Alright, welcome back from ads. Press a button to light up his corresponding lamp. Light the model up to open the safe. Buttons must be pressed in a certain order. Pressing a single button out of order will cause the lights to go, and you'll be started over. Fairly standard. Okay, you butt's good. Now my knife is broken. I want an unbreakable knife in this game. Guys, if you can find a way for me to get unbreakable knife, I will play this game knife only. How's that sound for a gameplay, right? You guys find out how I could get unbreakable knife, and I will knife fight every zombie in the game. I don't know if that's a real thing, but I definitely feel like that's something that would be unlockable in a game. Like infinite ammo, unbreakable knife, you know? Okay. Oh, I see that you're back. You done?
What the?
Well, that's it for regular bullets. And we only got so many shotgun rounds. We got 10 shotgun rounds. Which admittedly is a non-zero amount of shotgun rounds, right? That guy's a zombie. Maybe he's not. Gunpowder. Nothing. You still dead? You know, they're really loading me up with the shotgun shells. Okay. In. Okay, battery. Now, a medium-sized electronic gadget. You need a battery? You do need a battery. There's thinking. I ain't always a dummy. Internal memo. Office supply, internal reconciliation notice. Here is number 3 combination safe. Move to Star's office, second floor. To West office, first floor. The combo is left 9, right 15, left 7. Please change the combo upon receipt. Okay, so that's the safe down in the office that we were looking at. A red herb. Okay, a computer. I ain't got anything for that. The armory door is locked. I am not a STARS member. I see a pistol in there. Ammo for Jamesy. Reload. Player's memo. Leon, if you find this, the station's done. Get out here ASAP. Don't worry about me. I'll be right. Alright, don't stress about my brother either. Just focus on getting yourself out of here alive, Claire. Why would you not leave this note in a more obvious area, Claire? This sounds like a horrible decision. And I know something about horrible ideas. Ooh, more shotgun shells for Jamesy. A flashbang. A first aid spray. Gunpowder. Alright, so there'll be a number of items here for me. Plus the armory that we need to get back to. Okay. Okay, the red book is in the library. Oh.
Jesus Christ!
Goodbye, sir. We zooming. Though, if we know he's following us, why do we have our flashlight on, you know? Everything's horrible. This is where we go to die. Jeez. I guess I could have run down the stairs to the save point. Well, the game does have quick save, apparently. Okay, I know you can take him down in the original. I believe that it was something like you need the grenade launcher or some bullshit, though. Examine. Go to the door on the top of this box. There seems to be something inside. I believe that the medallion's inside this box, and we get the jewel from the king statue that we need the book for. Is my recollection of how that sequence goes. I've been wrong about things in my life, though. Okay, so there's the gun. Flash grenade, red herb. Alright, so the only thing for us here is the battery. Nope. Combine. And then the safe combination for the first floor. Yep, he's there. So I'm not sure how mechanically he works, where, like, they decide where he is in the station, right? We're in a safe room. The mean tyrant can't get me here. For what that's worth at the moment. Alright, so, take out, combine that with that for ammo. Like, does he just vibe outside this room? Like, Tyrant, RE2. He's out there. Okay, so he does walk everywhere. He doesn't teleport. But I believe you can take him down, but he doesn't die. It just stuns him for a while. Okay, so how do you make Tyrant stop? Break line of sight. Stop running. And slamming doors as this makes noise. Stop shooting your guns as this make noise. Stun him. Okay, so he's attracted to noise, just like zombies. Okay, I see. Now, he is still nearby. Now, I can go this way, go through the west office to the main hall. That's where the safe is anyways. Oh. Sir, please leave me alone. Of course there's a zombie around this corner. Oh, he's behind me! Rude! I thought he was above me. Goodbye, Mr. T. Alright, well then. That went, about as well as I could have expected. I should probably actually save, huh? Well then. Jesus. Okay, let's try this again without me getting punched by a tyrant. Seriously? Hooray! So he is down the hallway that I want to use. But you're almost done, and that's the important part, right? Yeah, we love being almost done for the day. We love going to bed early. Valid. It's just my time to die, I guess. Well. What's up, Jose? As you can see, this is going great. This is my favorite game. All right, do you want to come and fight Mr. T for me? But this is going great for me, guys. Just great. I love this. Okay, we know he's down that hallway. So we're gonna go this way. You cosplayed Leon? Do you have pictures? Can I see? Okay, so we know he's down there now. Cool. Okay, so he's downstairs. So we're good to go this way now, right? This is great, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna beat this today. Okay, shotgun shells. There's ammo in here. There's Claire's note. Alright. Yep. Escape. Don't worry about Claire. Okay, diamond key. Unlock this. Yeah, yes, Leon, there's a lock on it. Okay, so this gets us back to here. One book, please. Goodbye. Okay, so that gets me to here. Posted in general. Okay, cool. I will look at it in a hot sec. Okay. He's Kool-Aid Man. He's gonna Kool-Aid Man out of a door right now, ain't he? Okay, crown, flame, bird. Oh, alright, it's the zombies chasing me through the door that I just went through. Crown. Flame. Bird. Lion medallion. Okay, so from here, we want to go back to the art room to interact with the Emperor statue, such as it were. You're just a zombie. Oh, goodbye, world. Oh, everything's horrible back here. Oh. Everything's super horrible over here. Well, we got the book. Combine. Give him his arm and his book. We get the scepter. Let me tell you, this police station has really complex puzzles. A short staff with a jewel in it. Then we get the jewel. Then we combine the jewel with the box. We open the box. We get the STARS badge. We examine the STARS badge. It's a flash drive. Oh, so everything's horrible here. Well, if the enemies didn't know where I was before, they sure do now. Goodbye, world. My kingdom for a healing item. Yeah, our RPD is not a realistic ideal. I mean, they do talk about how it used to be a museum. Well, while I'm on a pause screen, let's look at your TikTok because everything's horrible here. All right, everything's horrible, and I don't want to be here or something. All right, so here's the TikTok.
Round 1, fight.
Perfect. 10 out of 10. Love it.
Round 1, fight.
That's about the right size comparison. You'd be looking up at him. Yeah, shooting Mr. X did not get me anywhere. Other than pissing him off. It's very frustrating that he's not like in a counter and that he actively hunts you though. And maybe Jose can tell me mechanically what I'm supposed to be doing here, but like, it just feels like I'm constantly running. Okay, so I can cut through the west office, get to the dark room, which is safe. That's where my healing items are. Oh, goodbye. Alright, this way. Yeah, no, I do try and run. I just try and stagger him, but I don't think I have enough bullets for that yet even, right? Because, like, I know you get some ammo back when you manage to stagger him. Because he's down for a few seconds or whatever. So you can do some quick looting. But I don't know if it's enough to make it worth the effort, you know? But I keep trying for whatever my reason would be. Danger. I probably need 2 herbs if I'm at danger. Just walk around liquors. I mean, I don't know what to do with liquors other than try and shoot them, so... He's out there. I hear him. I meant to combine it, but I had already used one, so I went, well, I guess we're using the other at this point. Alright, store. Alright, 2 yellow gunpowders would make me magnum ammo, which doesn't help. We did just save. Oh, if you walk, they won't aggro? Oh, because they're attracted to noise. Thus the clicking radio the first time you find one. I understand game mechanics. See, I both remember Resident Evil and I don't remember Resident Evil, right? Like, broad strokes, I can tell you the story. But, like, how mechanically every form of the virus and stuff works, like, mystery. Alright, so. Back to the office. So we got a flash drive. We insert our flash drive. We use our computer. Because apparently it's that easy. We don't have ID cards. We just store everything on a clonable flash drive. A note? Letter Stars members. I could tell you the lore of Silent Hill 2, but I could never play... Right? Like... How are you doing that drab old station? Hanging in there against old irons? Me? I got back on a date with Hot Chick. You can guess what we got up to under her extra large umbrella. Europe is amazing. 1 month is in no way enough to even scratch the surface. Maybe I'll extend my vacation to it for another 6. Barry, don't you ever think of joining me? Wouldn't want to make all the cute girls cry, yeah? So you just leave the babes to me. Jill, if Claire tries to contact you, please let her know I'm okay. Chris Redfield, August 29th. So this is about a month before everything goes to shit. Lightning Hawk. Alright, so we have the Magnum, for what that's worth. Oh, I can take my USB drive back? Okay, I'm gonna want that. And then I take the red herb, and that should be everything in here, right? Okay, so that's everything. So we can cut back to the lounge. Leon B. We did Claire last year. So I think, like, my recollection is that I only did the A scenarios on the Nintendo 64. And that was when it was current on the Nintendo 64. So really, even what I remember is not 100% true, right? And we're looking at a year between playthroughs. Now, I do know, right, I want to get back to the wet storage. Which is... Oh, the wet storage, which is above me. Because I've got the detonator for the C4 now. Which gets me into this cage. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, like like I said, broad strokes, I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but more specifically, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, right? I believe it took us 6.5 hours to beat Claire's scenario, maybe 7. I definitely remember running out of ammo during the Birkin fight, though. So I had to finish the fight with the knife. And all the ammo that they give you during the fight was for guns I didn't have with me. There's a zombie there.
Son of a bitch. What the?
Well, if he didn't know where I was, he does now. Oh. Nope. Dial lock. Oh! How'd you get over here, sir? Oh! Well, we knocked his hat off. Now he's angry. Hello, Lucy. Everything's horrible.
Oh, what the hell?
Staggered. Goodbye, Mr. T. I don't think we're losing him in that room. Would you like to switch to assist mode? I would love to switch to assist mode. How's your day going, Lucy? This is going great for me. Never better. Okay, we're gonna store that. We're not using it for anything right now. Are you all set to play Repo tonight? Hooray! And all your mods are working, I assume. I saw everyone in the Discord earlier, so I assumed that they were testing mods. Okay. Okay, so that gets me to here. So we already have the instructions. We put the flash drive in. We log into the computer. But other than all that, Lucy, you know. What mods are you guys running? More players for sure. Are you guys gonna share power-ups? Are you gonna enable crowd control? I think that's an excellent idea. Okay, so we went upstairs and everything was horrible. So we want to go to the west storage, right? But he's up there. So I think what we do is we go out here through the lounge to the library, up the stairs, and then we can enter the storage on this side. Very light mod pack because most recent update broke. Valid. Okay, oh, flash drive. That's the other thing I needed. Flash drive and my stun grenade. Okay, flash drive. Now my inventory is full. It's not the worst plan I ever came up with, assuming that he's still where he was last time, right? Didn't the update come out like yesterday or today? So it makes sense that like some of the mods might still not be working, right? Oh, good lord. Goodbye, sir. Okay, so this is where I want to be. There's ammo on that shelf. Let's just look at it a little, just so it's marked on my map. Okay. So we use the detonator here, right? Oh. Jose? He's attracted to sound. Does that detonator count as a sound for the purposes of attracting him? Should I, like, bail on this and come back for the item? No, it doesn't count? Okay. So I was gonna be like, that's probably very unfair if they're forcing me to use a bomb. However, I'm listening. I have paused my game. There's gonna be lickers because they're attracted to the explosion. I'm just gonna sit here and look cute. You encounter something else once you get that medallion. A puzzle. Where is... Where's my book? Notebook. Baphomet, harp, bird. Harp. Bird. All right, I'll be right here. What? Lucy, what time are you starting at if you're still here? Because I was thinking I was going to play until I finish this, but I don't think I'm going to finish it today. Oh. 7 Eastern, an hour or so. Okay. I might play as long as I can, and then I'll just raid over to you. Because, like, I could just play this after co-working on Fridays, right? Until I finish it. Because there's... After this, there's playing as this character first and the other character second anyways. So if I'm going to do all the paths, I might just kind of make it my Friday afternoon series, right? Because I enjoy this game. It's just... The remake is different than what I remember. And I played it on the Nintendo 64. So what I remember is also not particularly complete. Complete? Yeah, complete. So, you know. There is that on top of, you know, everything else here. So, you know, at first I was like, because last year I did finish it in one stream. But I also only played this for the entire stream, right? I didn't do co-working first and then pick up a game after last year, so... You know, I don't know if I'm game to do this. I spent a fair bit of brain power on co-working this morning, trying to get my D&D app to work. Okay, so we'll take the Magnum ammo and reload our Magnum. It's a different Magnum ammo? Question mark? 50 AE Magnum. 50 AE Magnum. Combine. Oh, because I had the wrong pistol equipped. Well, that would explain that one. We have already gone through 9 saves. This does not bode well. Because it only took us 37 saves for the entire playthrough last time. Oh. Well, that was probably a waste of shotgun shells, but... Alright, So 9 to the left, 15 right, left 7. 9 to the left. Nope. Screwed up. 9 to the left. 15 to the right. 7 to the left. I have returned. Well, I'm glad that you missed me waste 3 shotgun shells to kill 2 zombies just to get the hip pouch. I don't want to talk about how I made that valuation, but here we are. What did I miss in the operations room? Not that that is particularly high on my list right now either. But yes, I shotgunned a zombie in the face. Then I biffed my second shot and just blew the other one's arm off, so. Seriously, my dude. Goodbye. Having the other hip pouch definitely does help, though. Two more inventory slots is pretty good. Because even at 10, that's still 20% more inventory, right? So, like, I think that's actually a pretty good trade in my real opinion. It just feels bad that I couldn't do it in 2 shotgun shells, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're good on that. So 2... I could make magnum ammo here. Okay, he is nearby. Okay, so assuming he's wandered off. Nope. So he is going to be between me and the main hall. So the other way to get around is to go back upstairs. Go through the lounge, go to the library. We go all the way up. We go through the west door. No, because this door is blocked now by the bookcase from when we blew the thing up. So we got, if we're gonna go around, we go up 1 floor, through the lounge, take her right through here to the main hall. Oh, I can move it? I think it's equal either way though, because either I fight the zombie in the storage room, so I have time to move the bookcase, because I just walked past the zombie and left, right? I just bailed on that. Or I can just go through here, go around the table, go around the bookshelf, avoid the zombie, and just bail, right? So this should be 0 ammo if I go this route. So I have to just go up 1 floor if he's fucked off. Nope. Nope, he's right outside the door. Okay, he has opted to go upstairs. Nope, he has not opted to go upstairs. Yeah. The problem is I don't know where he's going. I can sit here and play chicken with him. Yeah. If I don't think I have one. I don't have one. We might just have to run. We might have to run and yell that we're a track star. I'm thinking so, Levy. Pretty much. Pretty much. Okay, so out this side of the room. I think he did go up the stairs, though. Okay. So, maiden medallion. So that opens up this. So we make it to the parkade. This puts us at like 15% of the way through the game. Or something. Jose probably knows the math better than I do, but like, this is... We're not at the start of the game by any means. We are already 10 saves in. I am saving a lot more than I did last year. I feel like the Mr. T sequence starts a lot later on Claire's playthrough, though. That is correct. Interact. Interact. We're very slowly getting there in any case. Alright. So yeah, underground stairs to the parkade. I believe that there's liquors down here somewhere. Well, he's Tyrant, isn't he?
What the?
Okay, so that's presumably the direction I want to be going. Now, it says that there's nothing down here. But I just want to be sure for myself, right? A hand grenade. There is something down here. Okay, so we got gun parts here. And a locked gate. Got it. Yes, I ain't got any keys though, so this is a comeback for this kind of deal. I like how the items that you're actually carrying do appear on Leon though. I only have the spade key, and it says I've unlocked everything with the spade key. Unless I've got another key in my box that I forgot about. You know what? This is a fairly safe area. Give her a key. Look at the indentation. Alright, let's go look. Oh, my badge. I get it. I get puzzles. You know what? This is why I can't have nice things. I also tried to put the badge in with the USB part out. Ooh, a long barrel for my Magnum. Can I have this back? Oh, I don't need it back. No one said that I was good at problem solving. I just, like, you're like, you have it. And I look and I'm like, oh, this is absolutely what it is. And then I'm like, you know, the shape does not include a slot for the USB portion, because why would you possibly do that? No, you're good, you're good. Because, like, let's look at logically, right? Let's say that there was such a, such a thing for whatever Stars member, right? You would think that they designed it for their actual badge, not a USB version of their badge. I did figure it out. Now, here's what we do. We store all our key items for forever because we can. Not because we might need them, because we can. We also store our gunpowder for later because we can. Now, we do have ads in 30 seconds, so I'm just going to run the ads now, and then I will see you in 180 seconds. Alright, I tabbed back to Twitch and not my game. I think that you can it also counts when you watch Fright Fest, streams, but I can't specifically say. I'm always working, so I can't collect. I think that the Fright Fest one is you can also count as a viewer in the channels. Fright Fest is back. From October 27th to November 2nd, this year we've got a limited time streaming category, unlockable spooky emotes, and a creepy badge. Surprise visits from Scary Mod Mother and a chat-controlled paranormal stream with D-Tune. This will make it easier to enjoy the spooky season together with limited time Fright Fest category. Get featured on the front shelf where you can stream scary cosplay, horror games, spooky art, chilling cooking creations, costumes, other Halloween-y things to the new category. Thus, I decided that Resident Evil is valid, right? I play it every Halloween. Want to celebrate all year long, unlock 3 haunted cat emotes when you use stream together. Or to use shared chat for 5+ minutes per session, and any present viewers will receive such rewards. Black Cat is 1 or 2 collab streams. Cat O' Lantern is 3 or 4, and then Shady Cat is 5+. If you're looking for streamers to collab, use the knock button and look out for the Fright Fest pumpkin icon on a streamer's channel, indicating a streamer is open to drop-ins. Click these links to learn about more share chats and drop-ins. Fun to stop there. You can also learn the limited time Crypt Clicker badge by sharing the spookiest clips you can find. Just download, export, or share a clip to social. So I just got to export a clip. Available on October 31st only. Treat yourself to a spooky in-your reward section for Fortnite. Watch any eligible Fortnite stream for 30 minutes to earn Tome of Skulls back bling. Crypt Clipper cat emotes. Emotes were delivered to streamers who participate in at least one stream together or share chat collaboration lasting 5 minutes or longer, and to viewers who watch engage with shared collaboration experience for at least 5 minutes. So, as long as you're here for 5 minutes, you should get this one, Jose. Yeah, so Levy has been in at least 5 people that have been doing shared chat. I don't know when credit is actually granted, though, because, like, the last time I did a collab or anything was yesterday, right? And I've been streaming myself, so I haven't been in any horror streams this morning. So it seems a little weird. But, you know, it be what it be. But Lucy, if she streams as a Fright Fest, should count. But a lot of people I know aren't using the Fright Fest category, so that also doesn't help, right? So the streams I'm hanging out in don't count. So if I want the rest of them, I might have to go, like, find some other streams tonight to hang out in, right? Today and tomorrow. For what that's worth. But you should have this one, because you've been here for at least 5 minutes. But I'm also not sharing chat or anything, so I probably don't count. Like I said, I'm a little confused at what the criteria would be, right? Because, you know, we streamed yesterday. But I was still at work at this time yesterday, right? Welcome back, Art. So were you in a lot of streams that were doing the Fright Fest category, Levy? Or did you possibly just leave your computer on and people were raiding through the Fright Fest categories? Oh. I'm pretty sure my shoulders are broken at this point. Valid.
Jesus. Earth won't work on this thing. Choice. Gotta take it down.
Nope. I would like to be on this side of him. Goodbye. Oh. I'm using that skull. Goodbye. I'm a runner. I'm a track star, baby. I would like to get by you, Birkin. I will catch up with chat in a minute. Hopefully you guys are just talking to each other and not trying to tell me what I'm supposed to be doing or giving me some advice or something, because, good God, this is going to be bad. Oh, goodbye. I'm certainly trying. Now, I am going to run out of ammo here. I can guarantee you that. Okay, so there's ammo in that corner and another grenade. Ammo. There's a grenade. Do the ammo casters respawn during these boss fights? Well, apparently I only needed the one bullet. Apparently.
Somebody's watching.
Okay, so grab the herbs before we bail, and if I need inventory space, I can always just combine them. Oops. Nope. Well, I don't know why, but I was like, maybe I could use my knife to break open these boxes. Wasted a bullet and a grenade. This is why I can't have nice things. It's fine. Fine, we found 7 more bullets. Alright, and then the green herb. Nope. Okay, so that's the 3 corners, so just up the ladder now. Yes, this ladder. I believe that's correct. And red and blue gives you, infinite stam for the duration of the buff, I believe it is, right? I believe. Oh, and a green herb there. I have a blue herb sitting in my inventory. Still. In my storage, as it were. I believe that green herbs heal like 25% health. 2 of them gives you 50, and the 3 of them gives you 100. Alright, that. Okay, so that leads to there, so that'll extend the bridge. Hello? Oh, I don't know. Red and blue gives you a fortify, which is the little shield on the right side of your screen. I assumed it was a temporary stam buff or something. Oh, there's my storage chest. Ain't that handy? And a typewriter. How many hip pouches can one officer wear? This game makes no sense. Combine. I mean, we may as well store the shotgun until we find some more shells anyway. No questions, just more space. I mean, I guess. See, and just hear me out on this, right? Imagine, right? So you start with just your pistol, and you just carry it around, right? That makes sense. You start with Matilda, you carry it in your hands, right? Maybe Leon has a holster because, you know, he has a personal firearm, right? That makes sense. But, like, so we start with 1 weapon slot here, right? And then if you hit your weapon slot again, you holster your weapon, right? And then when we get the ballistic vest, early in the game, we get the back slot for the shotgun, right? And then, like, as we find more items, if we got more weapon slots, that would have been a nice touch too, right? Not just immediately having the ability to carry 4 weapons, you know? Because often we find a weapon and no holster or any real way to carry it. You know, shotgun probably has a strap or something. So I love this game because it shares voice out, right? It was never more determined to save a little girl. This is the... I have beat very few Resident Evil games. This might be the only one I've actually ever beaten. Like, I've played them. Like, I used to rent them from the movie store or whatever, right? But... also younger, I didn't sit down and play video games for 4 hours straight. So, you know, it was just a different time in my life. Alright, where's Ada? I know this is where we meet Ada. I'm reasonably certain this is where we meet Ada. Insert card. Insert bullet.
Damn. Need a key card.
Uh-oh.
You gotta be kidding me. Get off of me!
Yeah, well.
Hey,
Who is that?
stay sharp. Lower it. FBI.
Sorry. Thank you
Oh.
for your help.
Surprised you made it this far.
FBI, huh? What's going on here?
Sorry, that information's classified.
Where you going?
Do yourself a favor. Stop asking questions and get the hell out of here.
Okay.
Hey! I'm not done.
I didn't like 8 of the remakes. Not as sultry and smooth as the OGs. I think, and this is just my take on it, right? I think in the remakes, since they're kind of rewriting a little of the narrative, they're trying to make Ada's role a lot more ambiguous, right? Because Ada's like some kind of triple, quadruple agent, depending on like which narrative and which game you're playing. So like, I think the objective here is to not make her so one-dimensional, because at the time that they originally made, they didn't really know what they were going to do with the character, right?
Talking to you.
That's kind of my take on why they're writing her differently in the remakes. Bullets for Jamesy. A map. I like how they just have random maps of their parkade. Like, for what reason? Also, considering the OG VA was a redhead, I'm super partial to redheads. I don't know if that's a factor in liking a voice actor and how a character's written, Jose. I mean, it could be, but... Okay, so jail. Not you. Zombie. For real zombie. Well, the way she talked let you know how naive Leon was. That's true. Jose, can these zombies break out? Do I need to waste my bullets on them, or are they just stuck in there and I can just walk on by? Don't waste your bullets? Okay. Now, I can open these cells, allegedly. I assume that there's nothing I actually want in any of them. Now, activating that lever probably opens all the cells.
Hello? Hey, I don't believe it. A real human. Hello, human. You been here long? Long enough. Are we the last ones alive? No, there's a few of us. Huh. That's good news, I guess. Yeah. That's of course Irons sent you. Irons? You mean Chief Irons? Is he still around? Who cares? Hopefully he's somebody's dinner by now. What do you mean by that? He's the bastard that locked me in here. I'm sure he had a good reason. He did. I was about to blow the whistle on his dirty ass. I'd have done the same thing to him, I guess.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I'll make you a deal. Unlock this cell and I'll give you this. There's no other way out of that parking garage. Believe me. Sorry, I can't do that. I have to talk to the chief first. Look, we're both prisoners in this station. So either we play nice and help each other out, or... Shit. It's coming. What? What's coming? Come on. Come on, don't be an asshole. Okay, you need this. Just get me the fuck out of here!
Oh.
Oh my god.
Well.
Who is that?
It's just me. So you can put that thing away.
I don't even know what happened. It just happened so quick.
Pretty much.
Get out of here. You wouldn't want to end up like Ben, would you?
You knew him?
He was an informant. Had information of use to my investigation.
So what he said was true? Hey, you can't keep walking away from me. I don't even know your name. I'm Leon Kennedy.
Find a way out, Leon. Before it's too late. Then we'll talk. Name's Ada.
Jose.
Well, I guess the deal's on.
Okay. Okay, we've got a tool. Memo. Jail power panel. The power panel is out. Call the person in charge of it to take care of it ASAP. I assume everyone knows, but since the jail's power panel is old as hell, we're gonna need these custom power panel parts no one makes anymore. There should be a few in the generator room. Addendum. I got word there's only one of those power panel parts in the generator room. The guy that's here to fix the bell on the clock tower should have another. So someone swipe, ask him nicely for it, please. Okay, so go to the generator room and go to the clock tower.
What in the world?
Clock tower first. Okay. So clock tower is over there. So main hall. No, so third floor. Second floor. Go past the art room to here. Up the ladder to here. We're on the balcony. Then we take the stairs up. Or are those stairs down? Okay, those stairs go up. That leads me to the boiler room. I generally say most things are horrible. All right, so go to the clock tower first. Now, to my mind, we're going to go through the parking garage here. Out through the firing range. And up this way. That gets me to the boiler room. Up to the chief's office from the garage. That also sounds correct. Now, we also have the door over here on the other side of the garage that I haven't explored yet. Oh, wrong way. Okay, so here... My recollection is that this should be a save room. Is that correct? Maybe, maybe not. But that's what I believe it to be. Red for locked. Well, it may or may not be a save room. Okay, so that takes me to the firing range, kennel, morgue. I don't believe it is. You don't believe it's a save room, or you don't believe it's locked? Oh, I thought there was a save room somewhere in the parkade. I mean, the secret room definitely has a save point, so maybe that's what I'm remembering. Okay, now, I believe the kennel contains liquors. And dogs. One or the other in any case, for sure. I know that there's liquor somewhere down here. Message from Mr. Raccoon. Howdy, boys and girls. You're the pal from Raccoon City Zoo. It's always great to see you. Today I want to talk about something really important to me. My popular Mr. Raccoon toys. Why are some bad boys who are using them for target practice? And that makes me really sad. Good little kids wouldn't be that mean, right? Toys are super, super dangerous, so don't do it. Anyway, see you at the zoo. Oh, diamond key. Oh, there's a box there. Shotgun shells. 2 zombies. Doot, doot, doot. A box for Jamesy. Box. A note. Hello? Allure? Anyway, to dispose a notice. Item to be disposed. Key to patrol car 7439. Bank key no longer usable. Can still open the car's doors and trunk with this keyless entry buttons. Examine. There's something inside. Open. 7439. Doot, doot. Please. Emergency 911. 236. Oh, I'm just trying to find the car. And it could just be, you know, whatever. Do the thing and... But, like, the car's got to be numbered, right? 236. Okay, are they all 236? Hit the button. Unlock. You know, I thought that they'd have numbers on them so I could tell which one's which. Gunstock, Matilda. Examine. A custom part for Matilda that allows the gun to fire 3 rounds per pull of the trigger. I like how they just magically have stuff for Leon's personal firearm just sitting around the police station. The license plates. Oh. I see. Oh, is it? But this is a real license plate, so that's a really silly way for them to have done it, right? Because, like, where I live, so the car number is painted on the roof of the car. So if you're looking down at the car, you can see the car number. It might be listed elsewhere as well, but I can't speak specifically as to that, right? Maybe. Okay, so that door's locked. So we can go through the kennel. There's a barrier here. Electric door panel. Card reader. You're at the generator portion. Yeah. So I go through here. This may or may not actually be a barrier. So yeah, we go through the kennel, I guess. Good luck with that. I do recall there being liquors down here, though. But that was on Claire's playthrough. There is definitely dogs. A blue herb for Jamesy. A gunpowder for Jamesy. Two dogs. Do they get out? Probably. Four poppers. Being in here since before the apocalypse. Okay, so a shuttered gate. So we use the crank to open the gate. Yeah, like I said, like there's things I sort of remember. I believe that Claire gets liquors there instead of dogs, though. I believe. My recollection is that some of these also contain zombies. Justin Hansen, male, Caucasian, 39 years old. Observation, found dead in jail cell by staff. Hands are still clenched tight due to rigor mortis. Should be coming to an end. It's highly likely that he died after lights out. Disease was a known kleptomaniac, incarcerated multiple times. Incredibly, he was still even while in jail, even though that was consistent. Though that was considered was a clinical diagnosis. I don't think any of these are readable, are they? My ability... Alright, I'll be here. My ability to aim is not going to help us here. We are down to 3 of our finest bullets, gang. That's a zombie. Maybe. No? Not a zombie? A stun grenade? For Jamesy? Empty. Empty. Oh, roaches. Ooh, a plant. Hello, red plant. Empty. All right. There's still something to investigate in here. Hold. All right, so I can put them all away. Oh, the key. There we go. All right, diamond key. Hello, sir.
Shit! What the?
How many bullets is this guy gonna take? How many bullets do you need, sir? Jeez. Alright, so diamond key is going to be here at the firing range. I agree. Yuck. And we're running out of bullets because I'm bad at aiming. Alright, we zoom in. Okay, diamond key. Use. Okay, so a red herb. Lockers. Gotta be something here. Another key. Okay, film. Okay, so that's everything there. Hey, you're an active zombie now. Goodbye. Okay. So we came from somewhere back here. Nope. Somewhere here. So we do have a save point here that I would like to make use of. Can one of you do me a favor? Look up Resident Evil 2 Leon B and tell me how far through the guide Parkade is. Store that. I don't need that. We'll take a green and a red. Combine. Mixed red and green. Use. How are we looking on gunpowder? Sort. Alright, roll film. So we could make magnum ammo. We do have some shotgun shells. Shotgun. None of those was a shotgun. There we go. Parkade. I'm just curious how far through we are. I mean, the quest step is find power panel parts. If the guide is written such that. I'm reasonably certain that we're not even halfway though, so I don't think there's any way I finish this today, right? But I'm just curious how far through we actually are. Because B stories could also be written to be shorter, right? Alright, so that's a locked door. So yeah, back through the kennel to the generator. That's what I'm thinking. So like, since we just saved, this might be the time to raid out. We could play for like another half hour or so, like till we get to Iron's office even. But like, I don't believe that there's any way we're finishing this is kind of the problem, right? Quote unquote problem. Can you think of any easy, ridiculous, but in the roughly 30 minutes? Oh, was taking me trick-or-treating. I hear that you have a unicorn neck pillow. So you put that on. It's kind of purple and pinky and orange. Do you have any like bright tie-dye? Does Opal have any like purple pants or anything? I have a unicorn onesie. Perfect. So you put on your unicorn onesie, right? Then you put on your sunglasses and a leather jacket. You're now punk rock unicorn. I have purple pants. She does not. Well, then. I may have misled you. Yeah, that's one of the two parts that we need, right? So there's one here and the other's in the clock tower. But I think we need to do the generator to unlock this door and this door, right? And then we can't do this until we have the second generator part. Yeah, it unlocks this door here and this door here. Correct. That is a truth fact, Jose. No, like you did say probably generator. All right. So turn that off. Okay. So not that. So that gets me to there. Nope. Okay, so that's clearly wrong. So that's too far. That's too far. Trial and error. There we go. So there's that other door. The dogs are also free. Okay, so that's the second dog. There's a third dog still. There was 3 in the kennels. I did call it, though. I did say the dogs got out. An item for Jamesy? A gunpowder for Jamesy? Alright, so that's everything for this room. Our health is quote-unquote fine. I see him there. Oh, there's a lot of them. So they're on the other side of that when I go through.
Good timing.
Okay, they are still out there when I come around. That's going to be the issue here. Oh. Hello? 3 of you? This might be a runaway situation. Hello? Sir, I do not wish to fight you. My name is Leon Kennedy, and I wish to run away from this. Everything's horrible. This is not a door I can open. What even? Get out of here, dogs. Yeah, no, there's like 4 dogs over there. There's no way I'm getting to the electric door without fighting the dogs. That's the issue. So, here's the thing. Police station. So we unlock this door, but the dogs can use the crawl spaces to get through. And I ain't got any bullets except for the Magnum. So we can make shotgun shells with that. Not a lot of shotgun shells, mind you. All right, so all the ammo that we have in the world is 6 Magnum rounds, 3 shotgun shells, and 2 .45 rounds. Now, we do have full health now. And with full health and a save state, we do have the option of trying to run past, right? It's not going to be perfect, but, like, it is a option. So we come up, we cut left, sorry, cut right, run down the hallway, run left, right? It depends on how fast the dogs are and how far they wish to pursue us at that point. Hello. Hello, gentlemen. Later, Jose. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the tips. Yeah, so there's 3 more dogs on this side as well, right? Oh. So they can't pursue me through that door. So Jose was right. I was to run. With how few hit points I had. Apparently I did not run to the right places, but... Oh. Okay, so that's where that gets me. Well then. $20 stream streak. Okay, so it gets me to the break room. Okay, so the fire escape would get me to the 3rd floor. I could pass through the 3rd floor to get to the roof. That would take me down to the back to the boiler room. Okay, find the electric panel parts, Leon B. Parking garage. Just judging by story chapters, we're about halfway through. So it's conceivable we could finish this today. I'll be honest, I both like and dislike the watch streak feature. I like the idea of it, because you can, you know, flex on like, hey, I'm here all the time, whatever, whatever, right? Which is kind of neat. But also, like, I don't like it on the basis of, you know, some people are going to feel bad that, like, some people have such high walk streaks and they have low ones, right? Where did all of you come from? Nope. That's not where we want to go. I mean, it is where we want to go, but that went very poorly for me. Okay. So yeah, I need to go through there to the watchman's room to get to the fire escape. We're just gonna load our save here. I just walked around the corner and got bit. We're not losing anything here.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, so that'll lead to the fire escape. Okay, so that's still on fire. So I don't have a clear path through there. Do I have the crank with me? I think I can use the crank to activate the fire suppression, if I'm not mistaken. Fire. Do I open this gate on this side? Ads in a minute. I'm just gonna run the ads now. I will see you guys in 180 seconds. Welcome back from ad jail. Alright, so aid key. A board. Alright, we can open this shutter. That'll work for us. Crank. Use. Oh. I don't like how you have to, like, use a bullet on it, though. Because, like, you know, seems silly. Okay, so this will lead to the boiler room. Okay. I hear zombie.
What the fuck?
Okay, so heart. And club. So I can't do anything down here. Alright. So interrogation room is club. This one's heart. Shouldn't have to interact with it for it to mark it on my map, but this is just how we live, apparently. So this doesn't lead me to the boiler room either. Okay, so back this way. Okay, we got 4 Magnum rounds and a prayer. I love that for us. Okay, we got boards here. A locker. Alright, a flashbang. A hat. Alright, so we got 2 doors. The balcony and the east storage will take us to the main hall. Oh. Okay. I hear a zombie. Okay, a blue herb. A cog wheel. Oh, that's a large item. Okay, so that's everything here. Okay, I'm pretty sure that zombie we blasted in the face with a shotgun is not, in fact, dead. He may or may not be dead this time. Alright, so that's another heart key. Okay, so this takes me to the main hall. Nope, it's locked. Okay, so this is how I get back from the clock tower then. Item for Jamesy. But, like, imagine he just let me load this ammo straight into a gun and didn't make me take an inventory slot, manually load, and, like, sacrifice an item, you know? Okay, so we climb down. Okay, yep, and we can't come back this way if this breaks. Leon, at that point, I don't know why you wouldn't just jump down, though, instead of fall. It seems like a horrible decision to not just keep climbing down at that point, or jump. It's only like 8 feet. Okay, interact. Alright, so that didn't help anyone. We will take more bullets, though. Okay, so this is the far end of the hallway. So that doesn't do us any good, because there's a burning helicopter in the way. Okay, water pump lever. Okay, all right, okay, so we got 2 green herbs here. Oh. Grenade. Okay. Gunpowder. Okay. Hey, a save room. Alright. Someone lose a key. Okay, so that's the club key. So we're gonna store... Oh, we're done with the crank. We'll store the boards. We're gonna need the gear when we get the clock tower. We take the club key. Okay, and through here. Yes. Okay. So that gets me to there. So that gets me the key to the observation room. Where else do I need a club key? Just the observation room, it looks like. Okay, so we just come around here to get the club key, I guess. We'll take the 2 herbs, though. Yeah, bullets are still our problem. And bullets will continue to be the problem for the rest of the game. That's just how she be. Okay, I believe that by flipping that switch... Yeah, because there's 2 different water pipes here, right? So activating that puts out the helicopter. So that we can get back around. And then we go down those stairs. Go to the observation room. Oh, goodbye, world. Goodbye, world. You're still alive. We're just gonna run around you. Okay. So we got a zombie outside. Tyrant there in that hallway. So we take the fire escape up. We don't have the heart key. So there's us, right? We gotta go up. So we gotta go through that hallway. Yeah, we gotta get past him. We get past him, we run all the way around, down the stairs, get to this observation room. Okay, we'll get one attempt and then we'll raid out because we're hitting that 8-hour mark and I do want to take a little bit of a rest. Hello, zombie. Goodbye, zombie. Okay, he's right there. We run past him. We're a runner. We're a track star, baby. He is strong enough to yeet a helicopter, so... Leon, rock. Leon. Leon. Okay. Running around him. Worked. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Okay. So, here... Okay, so the left-hand door is club. Club key. Perfect. Oh, a locker. Gunpowder. Okay, so we're in here. Gunpowder. Alright, we're gonna use that. We'll take that. Combine that with that. Confiscation report. Reason for confiscation. The suspicious man was found at the location listed above. When confronted by an officer, he tried to escape by acting confused, but was arrested. A note he had on him was confiscated. Remarks. It's not like everyone doesn't know who it is, but it's Justin Hansen, age 39, city resident, single, and a regular fixture in our jail. He wasn't a bad guy, per se, just a bit of a bird-brain kleptomaniac. Can't believe he tried to pull a fast one at the police station of all places, though. A scrap of paper in a plastic bag. Right, a portable safe. Examine. Welcome to the safe minigame, guys. Alright, so 1, 4. Nope. So 1. Okay, so 4, 1. 4, 1, 5. Nope. 4, 1. 5, 2, 3. Nope. Okay, so 4, 1, 5, 3, 8. There we go. Okay. Spare part. Alright, so that's one of the buttons for the lockers in the weapons room there. Okay, so we climb over into the interrogation room. We take the ammo. Okay, so that gets me to there. So I still don't have the heart key to get in the office. Oops. And then getting me the office gets me the private collection. But I can't do that. So with this, I could go back to the safety deposit room and get another item. We're trying to get to the clock tower. So I need... Oh, I go to the library. I use the crank on the bookcase that's there. That allows me to jump to this side and get up here. Which leads to the clock tower and then whatever this hallway is here. Oh, goodbye. So he knows where I am. Just a Jamesy without a flashbang. Not a flashbang in the world. Now, what's my play here? Well, if I had the key, I lure him down this side and run out the other side, right? So, if he's a floor above me, his options are... just walk down this hallway away from me. So if he goes this way, great. If he goes this way, not so great. Yeah, I think it's a run past him to the library kind of deal. And, like, it is absolutely a run past him and hope he doesn't grab us kind of deal. But, like... good God, everything's horrible for good old Leon here. You know, as if this guy didn't have enough stuff to be dealing with right now. Okay, so there's the art room. So yeah, we go through the waiting room. Alright, so the waiting room to the library. What a complex labyrinth of a building, though, right? So what we are gonna do, though, while we're here, is boogie on down these stairs, right? And then boogie on down these stairs to the elevator to the secret room. Nope, don't even have to take the elevator. This is a safe room. We use our typewriter here, right? And I think this is where we raid out today. Because we are just over halfway and we can finish this Not next Friday because I go to work after stream unless we skip co-working. If we skip co-working, we could probably knock this out before I go to work. But my throat's getting sore. I want to take a little break. Maybe we'll be back to play a bit of Elite Dangerous or something tonight. Maybe not. No promises. I will raid you guys over to Lucy. Because they are playing Repo this evening. For the last night of 5 Nights at Lucy's. And I will see you guys soon.
Wandering along, was struck down by a fierce wind scar with bitter song, where from thee the outflow a little